Good morning, friends. Welcome. Happy New Year, almost. We've got one day to go, and we're into a new year. Now, the fascinating part that I'm going to give you guys a minute to hear while I chit-chat and let you guys log in a little bit. It's what's coming up on the earth plane, the energetic plane, and what I've been downloading. I've been a little MIA lately. I've been MIA lately, a little bit more on like live. Aside from the Truth Tribe, which is every Monday night, you can log in, go to my link in my bio. You can always log in and it's free. You can join our group. But the point I'm making is that I've been MIA because I've really been diving deep into all the spiritual downloads, all my guides, all my, the information that I am taking in lately is a lot. And when you go within and you go into yourself, you forget about the external world and you make cool things happen. You become a badass. You jump into your badass warrior spirit when you're alone and working on your stuff. So the point being is that, you know, I took probably the last 4 or 5 months I just published my new book, Mastering Badassery with Truth. Go check it out. Also in my link in my bio. So when we go into the 2024, maybe this is my disclaimer to all of you. This is my warning to all of you. The gloves are coming off. And I want you all to be prepared for this. The gloves are coming off, and people don't give a shit anymore about your whining and bitching and complaining about what they did, what he said, what she said, what her feelings are, what their feelings are. And I get this a lot because I'm in the mental health world, right? I teach you how to bring your mind and your body, mind, spirit into a higher frequency. And what's happening is I've watched over and over again throughout the last year, people starting to become a little bit more invested in their spiritual bypassing, and they're using their spiritual tools. You're using spiritual, if I eat well, I'm focusing on me, Dawn, but you're going to yoga incessantly. You're working out all the time. I eat kale and I'm, meditating and now you're compiling all of the spiritual tools. None of them are not good. It's just there's so many of them that you've switched from the eat, work, sleep, eat, work, sleep cycle, rat race, to the spiritual rat race. Now you're in a spiritual rat race where you're just compiling all these spiritual tools and you're still racing to get them all done. And my simple answer is in 2024, which is why I launched the Truth Warrior series. There are only 2 more days to sign up, by the way, if you're interested in signing up. If not, you'll have to go to the full live day retreat with me and you get to be with me live. Our February date got moved, unfortunately, with the events. So it's probably going to be end of February now, or March 1st, March-ish. But just know that in the next 8 weeks, the new live retreat will be in Scottsdale. So just the date will change, but it's a Scottsdale live full 1-day retreat. And it's the same Truth Warrior series that's going to be online in a week and a half. But my point is that the reason I made that course is because you don't freaking know you. And we have to get to know ourselves. And everybody keeps going, but I'm doing all the work done. No, you're doing tools. I'm the first person to give you tools. But when you're literally overriding yourself and doing so much activity outside of yourself, it's outside of yourself. And the goal is, from this point forward in the new year, because we have moved Pluto on the 20th, so in 20 days, 22 days? It doesn't matter because Pluto's so slow. You already feel it. We're moving into Aquarius. We're going to Aquarius for 20 years. And Aquarius is I know, knowledge, understanding, communal, coming together, understanding who you are within the populace, within the collective. And the more of you that are shining your light like a lighthouse and becoming immovable because you know yourself, the more light we have on the planet. And then we become a collective of light instead of dark. Will there always be dark? Yes. You all are looking outside of yourself. Look what they did. I want to break something to all of you for the new year so you're not like shocked by, oh my God, more stuff is happening. Nothing you're watching on the fake wizardry TV, right? The Wizard of Oz. It's basically what you're watching is Wizard of Oz. He's just telling you what he wants you to hear. Nothing you're watching is new. This can go back to thousands of years. We were just having a religious discussion, and this is going to break, just so you know, all the religions are going to start breaking within the next 10 years as well. People are like, no, now God is not going away. We're not breaking God. God is not going anywhere. There is divine consciousness, God's source consciousness, spark of God, Christ consciousness within all of you. It's inside of you. It's not out there. Most religions have man-made gods that are out there. So I'm just breaking the news to all of you. It's going to shift, and it's going to keep shifting into I know, into knowing yourself, into knowing who you are. And when you can do that, hello everybody, by the way, thank you for joining. I wanted to give you one last send off to Happy New Year. But my point I'm trying to make with you is why the gloves are coming off. Because everything you've been taught has been manipulated for the last thousand plus years. And the challenge, or I should say tens of thousands of years, okay? The challenge is that you all came online. And my husband asked me this brilliant question yesterday. He's like, everything we're talking about, he goes, the things I read, he goes back to like even Stoicism and back before the Greeks, and he loves history. And he's like, everything we're talking about right now has happened back then. People were complaining about it back then. They knew the truth back then, that things were being controlled, that we've been in a matrix, that things aren't as they seem. And he said, what's going to make it different now? And y'all ready for this one? You want to know what's so cool? What's going to make it different now? The phone you're on. The phone that you're listening to right now is why we shifted. Now people are like, technology can be so bad. Yes, if you don't have a plan with how you're going to use your technology. Are you using it for good, or are you using it to fill yourself with darkness and destruction and misery? If that's what you fill yourself up with, yeah, it's probably not going to be a good thing, right? But because we have technology, we can say, yeah, no, this person said that. They never said that. And you have a video of them saying the thing that you don't think they said, or you have a picture, or you have researchers who can share this information to thousands upon millions of people at once. And so the reason I'm trying to share with you is why is now different. Because you all have a supercomputer in your hand and you can send it to 100 people at one split second of time. So you can share this information. Now, that's great that you're telling and tattletaling and go, this is the truth. I get that. But at the end of the day, starting in 2024, in about 10 days, and it's already happened, so I'm just giving you the actual mark date. I want to say it's January 20th, that Pluto actually goes into Aquarius. And there's other things going on that we talk about in Truth Tribe. If you want to learn about all the astrology and the other things happening, we talk about in Truth Tribe. The link is in the bio. Just click on there and sign up. It's free. Point being is that starting in the new year, it's an 8-year numerology, which is all about abundance. And if you turn 8 on its side, it's infinity. And infinity is the symbol for God, consciousness. Because God, G-O-D, in numerology represents 8. And 8 is infinity. So we are going into connecting to our source consciousness within us, God consciousness within us, as opposed to, thus, what I was sharing with you, religions are going to start crumbling faster. And I don't mean it to the point of that we won't have communities and we won't support each other and we won't talk about God. But we have to stop using religion and medicine and people and experiences and digital TV wizards telling us how to live our lives. Because God inside of you, you know the truth. And I think this is what gets me so tripped up is when people are like, I just don't understand how that's happening. And my answer is, you do know how this is happening. You just don't want to admit the truth. You don't want to rock the boat. I'm going to rock the boat this year. I'm tired of talking and sugarcoating this for everyone when you're really stepping into a new reality, which is, oh, there's no audio? I wish you guys would have told me. No audio. Can everybody make a comment? People are telling me there's no audio. Can you hear me? Did everybody else hear me? If you want to make a comment on here. Thanks for sharing that. I don't know why. Let's see, turn. So if anybody's on this call, if you can't hear me, let me know. I've been chatting for the last 15 minutes, sharing all this info with you. Can you guys hear me okay? Is anybody on here that can hear me? Yes or no? All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go then. On this 2024 Eve of Eve, I'm going to wish you all brightest blessings. I'm going to prepare you that it's time to get your warrior spirit in, your badass bravery, step into it. If you want to join me, there's 2 days left. That's it. And then I'm shutting the doors to the online Truth Warrior series. If you want to join it, you'll have to either DM me or tap on the link and go into my link tree. You'll see it. It's the Truth Warrior series, and it is starting live on the 11th. If I don't hear from you in the next 2 days, or anyone else, then I'm shutting it down, and you'll get to see me live in February, March. All right. So you guys have a wonderful badassery. Remember, your actions determine what your life looks like. So the more action you take, the brighter you become, the more powerful you become. Nothing changes until you take action into your new life, your new you, knowing you. It's all about knowing you. I love you. Brightest blessings. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next year. Take care.